If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 102 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. Unfortunately, in the past few episodes, we've actually found ourselves in quite an atrocious run of form. We find ourselves dropping from 5th or 6th in the table all the way down to 10th. And today we start with a rather tricky away game as well against Newcastle United up in the northeast of England. They've got Tim Krul in goal, obviously, and he continues to thwart me every single time I play against him. Makes fantastic save after fantastic save. They've got CM de Jong sat behind Berg. I don't know who that is, I'll be honest. Not sure who their main striker is. They've got Brownie Day on the bench. But obviously Newcastle have some decent players in their ranks with Moussa Sissoko and Remy Cabella, etc. Two players that I really actually very highly rate in real life. But obviously, as you can see, we're not starting the strongest of lineups. We've got Schmidt alongside Cassida rather than Georgiev because he was a little bit tired from the last game in the previous episode. And there were a couple of other changes to the first team as well in this one. But as you can see, they're having the first chance of the game in the opening 3 minutes. Gouffran cuts inside. Just a shoulder barge there from the defender, but he goes down and the referee points to the spot. Was not happy at all when that happened. I could not have asked for a worse start to an episode where we really need to start stepping up our form. As a fan just steps across him, and unfortunately Gouffran can't take the extra physicality of the challenge. Goes down, referee points to the spot. CM de Jong steps up. I go the right way, I get something on it, but he can't keep it out, Pedro Galese. It kind of hit him in the chest or the shoulder, the left shoulder or kind of the left pec, and it knocks it onto the post, and unfortunately it went across goal back into the far side netting rather than away from goal. We were going to start getting ourselves into the game at the other end of the pitch, and Michael Woods draws a good save out of Tim Krul there for our first chance of the game so far after 8 minutes. Decent save from him, really good shot from distance from Michael Woods, but we'll take the corner as well. Jenkins Chikwe is going to be the man to stand it up into the middle, pull down and goes up, and again a great save by Tim Krul to tip it over the top of the bar. We have another opportunity a few minutes later, but unfortunately they break away on the counter-attack, but it's pulled back because our youngster Aquadar has actually ended up going down in a heap and he's going to have to be substituted off. So that's now both of our new, kind of free agent young signings, centre mids, Gabbiadini and Aquadar, both out injured for a considerable amount of time, unfortunately, in this first season, when they were both looking like they were going to grow quite nicely. We'll be able to see at the end of this game what the exact injury is for Aquadar, but it's not a good one, I'll be honest, and I'll kind of mini spoilers there. But as you can see, we're still on the attack at the end of the first half, trying to get ourselves an equaliser. Michael Woods again going to try the ping from distance, and again Tim Krul comes up trumps with a really good save. Strong left hand there to keep it out, and unfortunately we head into the second half still behind, trying to get ourselves back level if we can, but Sissoko puts in a great ball into the box here. I don't know how the defender hasn't managed to get to that. Fortunately Gouffran kind of got underneath the ball as he went to head it into the top corner, and it went well over the bar and was quite tame in the end, but it was a dangerous moment for us. But we're trying to get ourselves back on level terms. Casada surely going to find the bottom corner. Tim Krul again makes an incredible save down low after Castada jumped over the challenge. Then Benik Afobe is onto the pitch for Kevin Schmidt in the last minute. Takes it around one. Wasn't really sure which way to go here. Takes it past the second. Surely he's going to equalise. No, Tim Krul does it again. Another fantastic save. Bats it away, and we lose for the fourth game in concession, and or fourth consecutive game. And unfortunately, we really deserved more than that from that game. We played very well indeed, and Tim Krul pulled out all of the stops to ensure that Newcastle kept a clean sheet and got all of the points. So we head into a second away game rather just angry, really. I was just so aggressive when I was playing that second half against Newcastle. I just wanted to get myself out of this losing streak. Norwich are currently 19th in the table though, so we don't stand a better chance than we do right now of beating a side near the bottom of the table, albeit away from home, to get ourselves back onto the winning train and get ourselves back up into the top half of the table. But they're starting a very strong side. Ricky van Wolfswinkel and Gary Hooper up top. We actually had a full week's break between games, so it was nice to be able to welcome back Georgiev alongside Cassida and actually have a full first team starting 11 in this one. So we'll be hoping for a full first team starting 11 performance as well to go along with that. But as you can see, we're in the 26th minute to start things off. Zafan down the right hand side to Jenkins Chikwe. At least we're starting off from the front foot in this game, unlike we did in the Newcastle game. Georgiev around the corner to Cassida. Loads of space here. Brilliant shot on his left foot. Back across goal. The goalkeeper, absolutely no chance. Mark Bunn they've got in goal because, of course, John Ruddy is now at Hull City in this particular save. So they're starting their lesser rated and a lesser ability goalkeeper. And that proved to be their undoing in the second half as well. A great shot from Sporler. Nicholas Sporler, our youngster, who's absolutely fucking rapid, like 95 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. And he scores a really good goal, actually. Both shots going across the goalkeeper. We have ourselves a 2-0 lead. This is uncharted territory for us the past couple of episodes. Cassida around to Sporler again. This time turns inside and slots it tidily on his right foot rather than smashing it with his left. We have ourselves a 3-0 lead. This is completely unknown to us right now, but we needed this result. The confidence from this result was just so dearly needed. We get ourselves a fourth here as Georgiev turns the ball inside. It's kind of a messy goal. Keeper saves it, it hits the defender, then goes off the post. The follow-up striker misses it, then hits the defender again and goes over the line to make it 4 from the own goal. They then have a corner here and they are actually going to get themselves one back. It drops free as the keeper has kind of just fallen over trying to reach it. Didn't command his area very well at all, to be fair. Pedro Galese there, unfortunately. But we do get a 4-1 victory, which not only is 3 points, but good for our goal difference as well, considering all of the defeats we've been handed recently. So we wanted to build on that at home against Everton, although obviously the Toffees are one of the better sides in the division, at least on paper. In real life this year, they've had a rather dodgy season, but on paper they're one of the better sides in the division. They do sit above us in 9th, as we currently sit in 10th, as you can see, although we are 5 points behind them. So it's a bit of a gap between us and the teams above us now, unfortunately. We need to try and finish the season as strongly as possible, otherwise we will find ourselves falling down to a lower mid-table finish rather than just sitting around about the 10th mid-table spot. But Everton obviously are going to be a tough test, but we were high on confidence after the Norwich victory. But they've got Naismith and Lukaku through the middle with McElhaney, I'm not sure who that is, and Kevin Morellas out wide with Besic and McCarthy holding. We are actually interested in looking at Besic to bring him into the club in the next season or so, but Georgiev steps past the defender really well there, plays it out wide, into the box it goes, great header and up over the top of the bar, pushes Robles, and unfortunately we don't start with an early goal, despite the fact we had the best chance of the opening few minutes. But we're still continuing, half an hour in. As you can see, Ryan Donaldson, nice little dummy there to take it past the defender, gets it across to Cassida, tries the pop shot, but Joel, really good handling there to just pluck that out of the air, because that wasn't necessarily the worst of placed shots. But we're still on the attack in the second half. Georgiev and Cassida link up really nicely here. Not got electric feet, Cassida, so I had to take the shot there as the defenders were closing in on me, unfortunately. And Joel Robles again with a rather tame save, and it was an easy recovery from him. But McGeady's involved here. Naismith into Besic, the man that we are interested in, through to Lukaku. Good shot from him, but couldn't quite keep it down. But that was Everton's first chance of the game, and they were going to grow in strength throughout this second half. They have a corner a little bit later, as you can see. Clough around the corner to McElhaney. He's going to cut it back inside the box, eventually looking for Romelu Lukaku. There is the big Belgian, and he hits the bar with the header. And then, unfortunately for Naismith, he can't get it back into the empty net with the rebound, thanks to the pressure on him from the defender. But we mentioned Everton were just going to get stronger and stronger in this second half. They're going to do so again here. Naismith round the corner to Aidan McGeady. Turns me brilliantly, and a top finish into the top right hand corner with a great powerful strike. Bends away from the goalkeeper as well, so we're 1-0 down now, and Everton have a corner in the 94th minute. It's really backs against the walls here to avoid another defeat, but unfortunately they hit the bar there for them. Try and catch them on the counter-attack, but nothing's going to come of it. The final whistle went as I got just over the halfway line. So we get another defeat, unfortunately, but at least we got the win against Norwich in the meantime. But I'm really disappointed with the way that we're finishing this season right now. I really need to pick myself up for the final 6 games of the season. We currently sit 10th still 5 points behind Southampton. They, unfortunately for them, lost their game this particular match day. Everton obviously beaten us and moved now 8 points clear of us, but we're still a point clear of Sunderland and 3 points clear of Derby, so we're pretty safe in 10th, although Sunderland do have a game in hand, key to point out, and so does Swansea in 13th on 38 points. But I'm pretty sure we're going to finish somewhere between 10th and 14th this season, unless we go on an amazing run and get ourselves up into 8th or 9th. by the end of the season. But right now, it's been a disappointing end to the season. But at least we've had a decent debut season in the Barclays Premier League. But we'll be hoping for more next season. But we'll also be hoping to end this season strongly to hopefully put ourselves in the position to be able to tempt some players to come and sign for us in the next transfer window. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. There will be a FIFA stream tonight over on twitch.tv/Chesnoy Gaming. So follow the link in the description to my Twitch channel if you want to watch that. And of course, there's links down below to my Instagram, to my Facebook, and to my Twitter as well if you want to follow me over there. But for now, I will see you next time.